Hello friends, Koolio here, and welcome back to the channel. I've had so many of you guys over the last couple of weeks say, Koolio, why haven't you done a video for Guardian's Tale? And I'm like, you guys, I've already done a video on the game. I checked out the game when it was like in its beta access. If you want to hear my thoughts on the game, go and watch that video. And my initial thoughts about the game, the first time that I played it, was it was fun. Like, it was a fun game, but I hated the lack of premium currency, the lack of summoning. It's a gacha game. And after like an hour and a half, 2 hours of playing, I didn't even have enough premium currency to do like 2 or 3 summons. It was ridiculous. I think I ended up doing like 1 or 2 summons in that video, and it just made me not want to play because I didn't feel like the game was very rewarding. Well, I've heard that the game is going to be coming out with an update tomorrow where everyone's going to get a free 10-time summon every single day for the next 5 days. And I was like, you know what? Maybe this is the time to jump back in the game, play the game, and get ready for the free summons, because that was honestly my biggest problem with the game, was the lack of, you know, the in-game currency, the premium currency, and the lack of heroes I could actually add onto my game, onto my team. So I put in about another 5 hours in the game, and I've had an absolute blast. This is such a good game, and I've done probably somewhere around like 12 summons, so not like a ton, not like a crazy amount, even though you do get a decent amount of heroes simply just by playing through the game. I did go through and do summons. I'm not going to do summons in today's video. I'll probably do another updated video, maybe starting tomorrow or something like that, when they're giving out the free 10-time summons, and I'll do one then. But I've had a lot of fun with the game so far, and in fact, lately I've been playing a lot of gacha games, and I've just been feeling so bored with them lately, you guys. Especially like the turn-based gacha games, I've been just incredibly bored because it's basically jump into a stage, turn on auto, ×3 speed, and then just sit there, grind, get the resources you need to upgrade your characters, and that's it. This game has a really fun story, interesting puzzles, great characters, and honestly, like, really fun combat. Okay, I actually really enjoy the combat in this game and the puzzles, and I have to say one of my favorite things about this game, and I think this is gonna lend to like the main reason why I think people will enjoy this game, or why I think this game's worth playing, is the collection aspect behind it. There are so many collectibles in this game, and one of my favorite collectibles, ooh, okay, I think I said that right there. Wait, hold on. There's a puzzle here. I have to figure out how to do the puzzle. Set that down. Can I just walk? Yeah, I can. I feel like I'm supposed to bring this puzzle with me. Can I go this way? Oh, okay. I don't know what that was all about. Okay. Anyway, I don't even know if I'll be able to even like focus while playing this, because I have to focus on the puzzles, the story, and go around and collect all the collectibles I possibly can. It's a game that wants me, or I want to 100% complete every single stage. I've gone back and played multiple stages just so I can get the 100% factor behind all of them. So it says I'm supposed to still bring the thing, and I'm assuming I'm supposed to push these out of the way. Let's go back down this way. Let's grab this and move it. We'll throw it over there. I guess I could push them up, but I'm just gonna push them down because I'm already doing it. So push these guys down. I might only have to push one down, but oh well. And I probably won't finish this stage. I'm just showing you guys like an example. Like, most of the gameplay in this game isn't just your cut and dry, okay, kill these bosses, clear this stage, whatever. There's puzzles, there's hidden areas, there's treasures, there's weapons to collect, cosmetics, heroes to upgrade. I've been having a blast with this game, and I've been really enjoying it. So I do want to hear your guys' thoughts on the game as well, and I will kind of go into some of the deeper aspects of the game in just a little bit. I don't even know if, okay, are we going through the story right now? Hey, I have her on my team. Now I'm just gonna go through and I'm just gonna skip the story and get into some more of the gameplay. But one of my favorite aspects of this game so far is the presentation. Like, you can play a lot of games, but the way that the game is presented, through its sound design, through its gameplay, through its art style and everything like that, is a really big deal. Is it gonna have an impact on your gameplay? And I have to say, I've been really enjoying this one. The story, the characters, and just honestly like the impact of the combat and collecting new characters and collecting weapons. I still remember the story of the ghost girl wanting you to collect the weapon so that she can have a ghost boyfriend, like the soldier will leave it. It's hilarious. It's like little moments like that that help make this game stand out. So we're gonna go ahead and just kind of push through this story real quick, and I'm gonna jump back into the main page and stuff. I'll probably finish this later. I'm just gonna go ahead and quit quit and go back to the lobby. I'll come back and play this later because I actually want to go through and enjoy it. But I want to go through and show you guys some of the other stuff that I didn't cover in my initial gameplay walkthrough of the game. Right now, first of all, they have an event going on right now, the 21 Canterbury Street. And I actually really enjoy these events. These are kind of grindy events. There's a story play you can go through with some special story missions. The Rift play allows you to get more of these items which you can use. The more of these tokens, the more of these points you get, the more rewards that you can unlock. And the thing is because I jumped back into this game later than I should have, is I'm not going to be able to complete the 21 Canterbury because I believe it ends tomorrow. But just looking at this, if you scroll all the way down to the bottom, the final prize is something called the Blue Rose Legend Rifle. And it makes me want to play the game so I can get enough points to get it, because that thing looks super dope. And I love collecting stuff just so I can have it. I may not even end up using it, just so I can have the super rare item that comes from this event. And I love that kind of stuff. The other thing I want to show you guys is, oh, not adventure. Let's go ahead and head on back. We're going to go to my hero real quick. So there are lots of heroes in the game that you can collect. There's the Ghost Girl I was telling you guys about. She doesn't have like an art thing. Some of like the low rare characters don't have arts, but it's the higher rare ones, like the more specialized story characters that do have like really, really good 2D arts behind them. So Karina and then White Beast, which you get through the story. And then I ended up summoning Marianne, so I added her onto my team. But I want to go through and show you guys that even some of the basic characters themselves have costumes you can get. But for my main character, I actually have a lot of costumes that I've gotten simply just by playing through the game, fighting, you know, hidden story areas, completing certain objectives, and I'm loving it. I love it. So we got the Heavy Armor Knight, we've got the Rose Knight, the Royal Knight, the Blue Knight, the Cat Knight. In fact, I'll just go ahead and equip it. And there you go. Now my character has changed. I've got it equipped, and there's like hundreds of costumes in this game, and it makes me want to search every corner of the world so I can collect all the really cool weapons and armor and stuff just to make my character look better. And even like equipping the weapons on the characters changes the look. I've got this really dope sword, the Blue Spider two-handed sword, which I believe everyone's going to end up getting anyways. It's not super rare or unique, but I like the look of the weapon. But it makes me want to go and find the rare weapons that not everybody's going to be able to get a hold of, such as the one that's going on in the event right now, or by summoning them. Usually I'm not a big fan of like banners where you summon for weapons, but in this case, because I want to collect some of the really cool weapons I might want to summon, I'm just gonna go through and show you a couple of the other things I feel like helps kind of make this game stand out. I'm really enjoying the awakening system. I like these kind of horizontal progressions in this game where you get certain materials that you can use to unlock certain nodes. Once you've unlocked like an entire circle, you can unlock the center of the node, which gives you either a new ability, a new passive, or an increased overall stat. So I'm kind of going right now. My overall goal right now for my main character is to get all the way up here to the top and unlock that node that's kind of glowing so I can get some more specialized abilities. But each of the characters in the game have this awakening system, and I love it. I love that kind of horizontal progression. It just adds more to the character. Now on top of that, you can also go through and you can hero evolve the characters, which the game does give you ways that you can grind and collect a lot of the hero evolution materials that you need for free. So you can go and summon, and I believe if you summon duplicates, it does give you hero evolutions. But I have found that like through the events and like through like the shop, you can use like basic currency that you get just by playing the game that you can use to evolve your characters. The thing that's kind of cool about this is as you kind of go through and you evolve the characters, you'll be able to get new costume pieces for those characters. They'll evolve, they'll change, and they will visually progress. And I'm a really big fan of the visual progression for these characters. There's also limit breaking if you want to continue to push their levels even farther, though most of the level progression will come through just playing through the main storyline of the game itself. And so those are kind of my initial impressions of this game. I'm glad that you guys told me to like kind of come back and check out the game. Now there's a lot of systems I didn't initially cover. There's the, you know, the base building where you can kind of go through and build up bases, and it takes time, but it gives you stuff that kind of helps your characters and things like that. There's a whole bunch of missions that you can play through that you can get that give you lots and lots of rewards. They also have events going on their Facebook page, which I do recommend going and participating on their Facebook page because they're giving out lots and lots of free stuff, including premium currency, which is great. They've got the events going on. There's guilds, summons, everything. Even on the adventure mode itself, the daily activities that you need to do in order to get certain like items to upgrade your car, like your sorry, not cars. I'm thinking cars because the Awakening Dungeon asks you to blow people's cars up, which I think is hilarious. There's a lot of interesting gameplay. It's not just your basic grinding stuff, though there is grinding in this game. There's actually interesting gameplay mechanics behind it. Like, let me go ahead and show you guys, just for example. We'll jump into this level 10 Awakening Dungeon. I just thought this was interesting. It's not like the most compelling gameplay in the world. I just thought it was kind of fun. And I like these kind of little side activities that you can do where we're basically blowing people's cars up to get materials to upgrade our characters. You can even see like the people crying like, oh my gosh, you blew up our cars. We're sorry. Like, you should have given us more time to move it. I mean, I enjoy those little moments. This is a game that wants to stand out compared to other gacha games with its gameplay, its presentation, and just its overall, just honestly, aesthetics behind it. I'm really enjoying it. Now, I know that there are some worries or concerns when it comes to possible pay to win with the PvP, but I don't want to get into that. I don't want to dive too deep into like PvP or anything like that. But I do know some people say like, yeah, the main storyline, the world and stuff is fantastic, but then you kind of hit a wall at the end with like PvP and stuff. I don't want to get into that, okay? That's end game stuff. I'm just talking about first impressions, jumping into the game. And honestly, it's so much more rewarding than it was before. They've got the Guardian Pass, events, everything kind of going on. And honestly, I love the gameplay. So guys, if you guys want to see more gameplay videos for Guardians Tale, let me know down below in the comments. Let me know your guys' thoughts on the game as well. Are you guys enjoying it? What are some things maybe you want to see in future videos if I were to cover this more? And if you enjoyed the video, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. Okay, friends, my name's Koolio, and I'll see you next time.